Sorry about the sudden jump in audio. Hi everyone. Hello. Grawly, congrats on first. Hi Silver, welcome on in. Hi Sugi. Thank you for the shout out to Grawly. I don't know why the shout out didn't work. It didn't do a proper shout out. Okay, wait, give me a second. Ah! Ah! Let me try it again. This is always a good time to shout out Grawly. There we go. Hi, Maddie. Welcome on in. I also still need to do a little bit more setup on the screen, so give me a hot minute. I literally just got back from the gym. Maybe 10 minutes before stream start. And I was rushing. I was rushing really, really bad. I ate. I had to wash my face. And I had to get stream started. So I did a lot of real setup in the background, and then I also wanted to make some fixes to the stream, and I but we're here now, and that's all that matters, presumably. Actually, let me make a little more adjustment. Gonna move that here. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone's Thoughty Thursday? Hope you're all doing well. Wait, I don't need this. Wait a second. Tensions of every my right. Sorry, okay. I think we're good. See the sides. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi, hello. My name is Radium Desu. I'm your dear friend, or at least I hope to be. How's your day? How's everyone's day? I had a pretty good day, honestly. My first half of the day, honestly, I didn't do anything other than watch a bunch of Twitch streams. I was hanging out in Mondo's stream, and I saw Fuse there, and I was like, oh, I sort of have seen them around, and I didn't know too much about their art and their stuff, and I was like, oh wow, they like Vocaloid and Japanese producers, and I was like, oh my gosh. So it was good to hang out there. The other streamer that I was hanging out their stream was Deer Motto, who's another deer, and so I was just they've got this really super soft voice, and they're with an English accent, and it's wow, this is peak. This is what streaming's all about. It's deer with calming voice, unlike mine. Just doing some backgrounds. No, I wish you all the best. I understand your pain. And then I was just okay, I better actually do the things I was meant to do today. So, I needed to focus on cleaning. I needed to focus on cleaning, because I have some friends coming from out of town this weekend. So I was like, finally, I cleaned out like my whole living room and kitchen area. So that was like, it's like completely clean pretty much, aside from like one box that I just opened today. So I need to go toss that tomorrow. I cleaned my office a little bit. There's some stray things that definitely need to be sorted, but for the most part, it's looking clean. I could probably do it tomorrow. And then everything should be ready, and I don't have to you know, I don't have to go into witness protection program because of how dirty my house is. Just if you understand the reference, honestly, I applaud you. Uh, I showed that video, I think to Sugi, um, on the way back from Sacramento, uh, because I was like, that's me. That's gonna be me throughout this week. Because I, I'm gonna be like, I get so like anxious when people like come over to my place and like anytime, anywhere, because I feel like otherwise I live like, I forgot her name, like that girl from the Goofy movie that Max likes, but it's that like one meme image and Max is like, "Damn bitch, you live like this." That's me. That's me. I'm bitch. I get like I'm and like I get like bad shame. I guess I don't know, guilt or shame. Mostly shame. I think like mostly shame from like when people see how I live. I don't know. I know it's like not like a big deal. I feel like people have like expressed that it's not a big deal, and I'm like, is it though? Is it though? So I always get like, I get like really in my head about like when I know I have company coming, and I try to do like, I really try to like clean up my act. But it is at least like good to like, get things like organized and cleaned. It's kind of fun. It's kind of nice. Sometimes when I am able to get into it. Um, okay, sorry. The other thing that I had to go do was like, I finally went to the post office so I can change my address, because obviously I've moved, and it's been quite a bit of work getting things like sort of secured here, but I think most everything is good. Most everything is good now. Um it was really funny though, just kind of going to the post office, cuz I was just like, oh, because I had actually started that process of changing my address like weeks ago. It was just, if you've ever had to do it, you just go online and you go like, I'm changing my address. Here's my new address. But the thing is, you have to go to like a new post office like nearby you, just to confirm that change of address, because they have to like scan a barcode in an email that they send you. And I just was just like, oh, okay. I gotta find it. I gotta find the email. Where is it? I was like literally standing inside the actual building, like combing through my emails, like, where's the email? Where is it? I did find it. I did find it. I ended up finding it. And then he was like, oh, at the counter, the clerk was like, okay, cool. Do you have your ID? Okay, like, okay, yeah, that's not too bad. I've got my ID. I can pull that out really quick. Do you have proof that you live there? And I was like, like a letter. I don't have a letter that like on me. with the address in my car, and it was just like I got like a little bit like I think I was like visibly flustered, like oh no, do I have to go run back home to get it? And then I was like slightly like freaking out, and then he was like, I mean like if you it was like sir, do you like pay your bills online? I was like oh yeah I do. I was like yeah, because your online bill pay is gonna have your address. So I was like okay cool, I'll grab that. The thing was trying to log in to my so I use a password manager, a pretty nice password manager, reliable. Um and I had to do the thing of generating a password for me, which, you know, is not something that I obviously know right off the top of my head. And for some reason my password manager would not appropriately try to autofill that. So I was like, okay, I have to open my password manager. I have to go find the password. I have to go copy and paste it into my I have to copy and paste it, and then I felt like bad because luckily there wasn't like a line. This this particular like office was pretty like chill. If I'm being honest, it's really nice. Um, I feel like safe in that one too because it's just like right across the street. Anytime that I go to this post office, like right across the street is like this. It's there's like I think it's just like I want to say it's like a regular bar. I haven't actually looked it up, but they do like have like pride flags waving. And it's really comforting to see. Flags waving, and it's really nice to see. And then like right across from uh at the other corner is a First Presbyterian Church with like all are welcome and a pride flag too. And I was like, that's nice. That's really nice. So I was like low key though, like worried about not being able to get that in, and I'd have to come back again that day to go do the thing. California do be nice sometimes. It's true. It's true. And I think I was talking about this. I was actually talking about this in Mondo's stream because I was hanging out in Mondre Mondo's stream today, and he was talking about cons in the future, and then also like going to like a fur con. Like we like kind of like played around with the idea of like going to a fur con in the US for him because he's in Indonesia. I think Indonesia. I might be wrong. No, Indonesia for sure. Indonesia. Hi, Alice. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Say slay or lay the princess. I'm too gay to lay the princess. Um, but but Mondo was like, oh, you know, I'm a little scared about, you know, being in the US because like, you know, you see like videos or things on social media about like this dangerous thing that's happening in the US, which, you know, like I think like and hi Koyo, hi. Wait, you're gay? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to figure out like this. A flaming homosexual. The hottest, flamingest homosexual. Um Thank you for the shout out to Koyo and Mondo. Getting out of the military. Let's go. Wait, I'm presuming that this is like your choice. I'm presuming that this is your choice to leave the military, which you know is fine. I hope that like things are like safe, and I hope that you're taking care of yourself too, because I can understand. No, but yes. Um, but yeah, I can understand that can be definitely hard. But I hope that you know, despite that, you know that you are loved. And despite like, you know, your time, we do appreciate all that you've done. You know, for the country. It's not easy putting your neck on the line. Um and you are beautiful, and we love you. Sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. If the rules are repealed, I refuse to continue. And thank you for your Mr. Radioactive Deer. No worries. Hi, Brew. Welcome on in. I was just talking about the post office. I was like thinking about like what I did, what else I did like while I was there. I left. There was a farmer's market. I think that was happening like earlier, and I missed it. I probably next time I should actually write that down. I've been using also like a little pocket notebook just to keep track of like my notes and thoughts and tasks that I'm doing for the day, and if I've completed them. But I should note down the farmer's market. It's probably not like a farmer's market. It might be like a crafts fair thing, but I have to double check it. Market Thursdays. Too gay to continue. Mood. Wow, you're so pregnant. Congrats on being so pregnant. Oh, can we? While I'm here, I know I'm like my brain is like going a mile a minute, but I am also testing something.
Let me just get a good look at you.
Okay, and then also.
Hi, my name is Kusalite.
Okay.
And my friends just call me Kusalito.
Hi, Cozy. I've been so looking forward to this. Also, you're cute. You're cute. Also, I don't know if you know, but
Hi,
like this is
my
part
name
2 of Slay
Kusalite.
the
My
Princess.
friends just call me Kusalito.
Oh, you didn't get urethra this time. Although, like, I honestly, I was a little concerned. Oh gosh, I was a little concerned because it didn't seem like I was trying it like on my own. Oh gosh. Okay, hi Sajax. Welcome on in. Okay, let me take off my glasses too. It is 2 minutes. All of last stream? Oh, you were? Okay. I forgot. It's been a week. You can't expect me to remember everything. There's so much happening on screen. I should stop the music too. I should stop the music just so that there's not two things of music going on. I can't see anything that chat is saying. So I'm going to presume you're being good and nice, and I don't have to ban you.
Shut up, dear. Sam's going nuts.
Give
Oh my God,
your cum. No. Give me your cum.
I'm gonna drink some diet cherry Pepsi. Give me a second. Playing the music again.
What's the LGBT, my cum dumps?
Okay. I also need to.
Your bladder big and wound.
There was still also like an issue with the There might still be an issue with Doug Dimmadome. I might have to double check it. I think I got it. Maybe. But I have to see if I can like activate
Fresh Hut Brew says, is Radium going to be a good deer for Brew and Suugi this weekend?
presumably.
Oh, you bet your antlers Radium will be on their best behavior.
Is time up?
Well, as good as a cheeky deer can be.
No, time is not up
Expect
yet.
some playful antics and maybe a little bit of mischief, but all in good fun.
All in
They'll
good fun.
make sure the weekend is absolutely delightful.
Thank you, Derpium. I absolutely love being delightful. Okay. I'm putting my glasses back on. Okay. But let me. I need to test out. I need to test out Dimmadome.
His fat fucking hog.
Where is Doug Dimmadome? Hello? Wait, did I turn it off? Let me see. Why can't I find it? Oh, there it is.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I'm gonna move here for a second. Okay, and then let me see. Because there was an issue with That's Right, Doug Dimmadome earlier. And I have to see if that's available. Where's That's Right, Doug Dimmadome? There it is.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome,
Okay.
owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yeah, there we go. That should be working now. Buy all the games. What am I buying? Wait, what am I buying? What does this mean? Oh, because I have Steam. I forgot. I forgot that you can see my Steam. We could at least get like the game like started. I guess like really quick while we're like still here. Wait, did I forget to change Slay the Prince? Oh, I forgot to change my category. Slay the Princess.
What's the LGBT, my cum dumps?
There we go. I was like, where's my title? But while we're here, chat, how was your day? Do you have any plans for the upcoming weekend? I know for some people it's like Friday already. So I'm curious to know how you're all doing, what your plans are for the weekend. We love himbos. I'm just a silly little guy. I'm just a silly little guy. I did, just so you're aware, the content warning does say that they're flicking image effects, but I did turn them off ahead of time because I saw that it was a setting. So there shouldn't be any flickering effects. Cuddling my spouse? Hell yeah. My plans are Sugi, you know this. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't ask about the rest of chat. Brew, it's not all about you, you know? It's not all about you and Sugi. It is. But you know the truth. I guess I'm the fool. If their arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't want to call it off, but you don't want to call it love. You only want to be the one that I call baby. You could taste 100 boys in bars. Another shot, try to stop the feeling. I need to save this one because I think I heard this one before and I just like forgot to keep it in my liked so I can like have it. Good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Sword lesbians. We love sword lesbians. Who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cried. It's not fair. I just need a little loving. I just need a little air. Think I'm gonna call it off, even if you call it love. You just want to love someone that calls me baby. You could.
Story time about how I slept with my teacher and got pregnant.
Hi, Alice. Thank you for the 15
Alice Chaos
biddies.
Dragoness just gave 15 bits. They said, get 15 queerits thrown at you.
Good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Sorry, I'm gonna sing through this song really quick. When you look up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hand, you're nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I hate to say it, I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. Hi, Akko. Welcome on in. Well, I told you so. Am I clipping? I'm worried about like my mic clipping. Hi, Jay. Welcome on in. Well, good luck, babe. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. All right. I think that's time. We can start the game. All right. So let us continue. So I think that they said that there's only one more route that I need to accomplish. For I forgot her name. Fitting note for getting back into this game. Yeah.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
There are many routes in this game, but yes.
You're here to slay her.
Yes, Queen Slay.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I mean, is this world worth saving? Have you maybe considered that I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I
Hi,
have.
Koga.
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people.
I belong to the former.
Surely you're not one of those, right?
Hi, Radium, dear friend. All right, let's silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's...
All right, let's see what's different. I did press
The
continue,
interior
right?
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and the blade is your implement. You
I
take
pressed
the blade
continue,
from the
right?
table.
Oh, I never noticed that the
Door to
cursor
the
did
basement
change.
creaks open,
So it's
revealing
hard
a
to see on
staircase
your
faintly
end, but
illuminated by an
the
unseen
cursor did
light in
change.
the
So
room below.
instead of just the pointer finger, it
This
does have
is an
the
oppressive
knife.
place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just...
Look how reasonable. Don't you dare. It's fine. The blade,
Thank you.
against your better judgment, will be fine.
You press continue, but remember this is before the point that things change.
Don't know what you're
Was
hoping to
it?
accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Whoa. Hi, Tasty. I don't like that. Triclops, how long have you been down here?
Too long.
Note the lack of detail.
Okay, we've talked about.
Oh, have you just...
You know. Oh, you have to. You walk up to the chair. They're large and heavy. Far too...
I'm guessing you...
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever...
Well, You do have that big, sharp...
She speaks with almost complete... If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure you attempt to make your way out. Is someone else... You make your way easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife. Pick it up.
You won't lie. Against your she do. How is...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No,
Okay,
we
we've
won't
done
have
this.
Any of that. The stakes are too
Thinking.
high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just
Oh,
can't
it's a safe
let her
piece.
escape into the world. As the prince... Wait, watch. You bring the blade down, okay? Though the blade left a deep...
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you. Do you think I need both of... But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
What if I give up?
As the blade falls from your trembling hands, you fall to your knees, barely able to process the ringing in your ears before she hits you again.
Why is my hole so small? I'm sorry. You're just so tight. Oh my gosh, step on me. Yes, queen, slay!
Shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere.
Women empowerment.
If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she gets out.
Oh, too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Yes, queen, step on me.
Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
This game is about feminism and women empowerment.
It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over.
It's so Jover.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The tower.
You're on a path in the woods.
It's ad quote.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
And you don't need the
is a
radium part.
princess. You're here. A
Damn it,
warning
Dad.
Before you go any further. She will lie. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone. Yourself.
I should probably make the quote stay on the screen longer.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
You're right, I should stop skipping.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and
I also wasn't sure if I needed to reload
would
my
be terrible.
previous save instead of like pressing the continue.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
He's so broken. This is so sad.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'd like to request a Sugi command only I can use. What it does, I leave to you. I feel like Sugi needs to give me an idea for that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so
I feel like if I did a brew one, I would need to also consult with brew for that. It makes coffee.
We don't feel small. We are small.
The tower, I'm assuming this is sort of like tarot, like the tower itself, which is sort of like in line with the Place of the Broken as being like something that's like doomed to fall. a size of coffee, and a type. If you did a brew one, I'd just slap up one of my stickers, probably the now leave. That'd be a good way to do it. Yeah. Let's look
Walk
at the
up
mirror.
to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
I'm just
I
a
hope
guy.
you know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
I guess we take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment,
I think everything is harder for the
feel at
broken
ease.
or seems impossible. That's true. But I think like there's
is
also
actually
I think there's like a
kind of
double
nice.
meaning to it too, because whenever I think of the tower, I do immediately think of like the inevitability or like the doom that accompanies like, you know, the tarot card.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Witness me!
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there.
The stone
She
card
wants us to
that
see
the
her.
tower can
We
create.
need to see her.
Tommy, mommy, princess, let's go!
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost
damn.
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
What do I do, chat? I did drop it before. Let's drop
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that, and yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
He really did, like, get Dommy mommied, and now he's too turned on.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Do I, you know, you gotta
On
kneel.
command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Is this doing anything for you, chat?
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
I mean, hi Zap. Welcome on in.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
It's been a
Last
while. It
time we
has.
Nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed...
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Okay, let's do all the explorations because we're at least allowed that. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
This is the thing I like about the game. Suddenly 20 dialogue options.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
I really shouldn't have kneeled. I don't like this angle because okay, this is like a compositional thing where I'm very annoyed that I can't look up directly at her and there's like not enough like space. So my focal point is like sort of along her midriff and like my eye is not drawn to her face.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song
Damn, that's
of
like
you
that was such a powerful
being
line.
So struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me.
I came to Naked
into the
Radiums is
world.
new. It's a redeem. I've had it since this new model, and actually all of my older models too, where people can redeem me shirtless.
And from your
How are you doing, Mondo?
devotion and submission springs a
Face
new
isn't
dawn.
her face isn't the focal point. Her feet are. Stop.
Tonight later, it makes no difference, because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This
Shark.
isn't about desire.
Shark.
This is about what I am.
This
And
is
I
who
have
I
little
am.
interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
This is who we are. This is who I am. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Damn. Don't make mommy angry. How do we feel about the likening between a priest and a pet? It does make sense in a way, right? What is a clergyman but a... but the pet to an to a god? Quite literally. What is a clergyman if not a dog of a... I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
God, this is such a good angle. I love this art. Okay.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
God, the perspective. The perspective!
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
No.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Damn.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Damn. Wrist in pieces.
Rise, my little bird.
You think he's gone forever?
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
And if I don't believe, what happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart. It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please, don't do this.
I have to. It's over. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. It is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back. Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Oh. Goodbye! Quite predictably. But you do not take her hand. nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now. I don't want to.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust.
Hi, Niv. Sorry, you weren't able to take the knot
mercy.
today. Approach. You approach the mirror. Oh, fuck. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. Oh, damn. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. It's a bird! Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your brain. But you're never
I like how the
supposed to
mouth
see.
moves.
I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Kale put on the VR headset and heard the glass hurting so loud. No! That was so scary. Oh gosh, there's so many questions. I clearly don't have, like, I won't be able to do all of them. Is this your first playthrough? I've done a few loops. This is technically the second part of my first playthrough. Oh, sorry. Sorry for ads. I guess we'll wait. We'll wait for ads to finish. I might also have to grab a jacket really quick. I had to turn on my AC because this room gets really hot. Without it. But ads. Oh no, the ads are in like. Okay, you're right. You're right. Ads start in like 2.5 minutes. Okay. Okay. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
So many questions. Ugh, okay. Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept?
With some amount of difficulty. But you're an abstract concept yourself.
True,
It would have
fair.
been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
Oh. Okay. The ads are supposed to be starting. Presumably. Although I don't see the thing quite yet. Ow. If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and
Okay.
she carries a part of what should be you.
There's the ad.
Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
Okay, so the ad's running. I'm gonna go quickly grab my jacket. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back, but we still have about a minute of ads left. I'm gonna quickly eat a Girl Scout cookie. How are we doing, chat? Eat me like that Girl Scout cookie. Okay. If you say so. I have coffee. Let's go. Go check out Tibbs. And a nice hot shower. Hell yeah. If I also eat your if I eat you out like a Girl Scout cookie, does that mean that you're also gonna be filled with chocolate? Because I might have some resignations over that. Depending on how abstract we're getting. Anyways, hi Tibbs. Welcome on in. I think ads are just about ending for everyone. So we'll get back to it.
Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. How did you die?
I killed myself. It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
What were we shaped from?
The cycle of life and death. The endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
Must you be so loud? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
You don't want to explain that? Alright, well. Peebus, hi hun. I love my wife.
Fuck me. Damn
Thank
it.
you for the shout
Shit
out
on
to
a
Seth.
stick and go to hell and suck cock and bitch.
I love my wife. I don't. Okay. I don't see the problem with transformation, which would include death. So I honestly don't feel a need to kill her. But I don't know. Raimi gets a tail Marcus at the same time. Nice. Do it. Hi, Frame. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Chat, go check out Frame, aka 47 Fuse. I don't know what happened. I just came here, but do it. Frame is a really good artist. And I learned today that he's actually helping do some work on a webtoon. And I started reading it. I read like the first chapter today. I need to read more. I'm excited to read more. But check out Frame. He's about to die. I think I'm going to do this one because it's something that I would do personally. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
What is the name? Oh, the name of the webtoon? It's called Paranoid Mage.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Bye! Oh, my cursor changed. Paranoid Mage, yeah. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. Nascent? Am I saying it right? Nascent? Wait. One second. I'm opening up YouTube. How to say nascent. I don't need an introduction. Nascent? Nascent. Nascent. EP yet to awaken. Okay. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Spoopy. Spoopy. Oh.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Hands lady. Oops.
Names are...
No, fuck. Wait. I wish I could go back. Can I go back? Is there a log? Wait, log? Log. Okay, wait. I'm the Long Quiet. But I don't really know what that means. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
No, it was just an exploration thing, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes
Oh shit,
begin
Echo
to open,
mentioned.
you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all of this? Should I have an echo too? Here, wait. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
Actually, Oh wait, no. Okay. Just making sure, okay.
But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh.
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
You act as though the world can't exist without you. But I've existed without you.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
What are the woods then? What is the cabin? What is the time we've spent apart, if not me existing as myself?
Time you spent away from me is still time spent in reference to me. Even then, both of us are more than our bodies. Am I not in the trees? Am I not in the cabin? Am I not in you? Your lever drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
My thoughts alone were enough to reduce you to nothing.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. Shivers as Asthenia's unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
I wouldn't be here if destroying you would leave all of reality a colorless blur.
You place far too much trust into the ravings of a fearful and ignorant soul who overstepped his bounds. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? Fear that pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it
Gosh,
a shelter
we're hot.
protecting
We are
itself
hot.
from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
I haven't addressed the vessel's statement directly. Maybe I should be doing that. Even if I'm not afraid now, the fear of others is real. We can't uphold the harm that everyone suffers just because we're beyond it.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it. Will you strip the world of possibility just because some refuse to see its beauty?
As the clash between you and the abates. As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I'm okay with leaving the prison together. I just don't want to be, be thought of as bound only to you. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Hello! Which hero are you?
I'm all of them, I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh.
Don't think any of the others have forgotten what you said at the mirror. They all talked, and they're not happy. But we can discuss that later. We have a job to do. Do you need me to describe things?
I like that. For old time's sakes.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Well, I mean, you two have the same voice, so I kind of figured that was the case.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Are you the same? Actually, I should take off the reverb. Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to have to slay you, but I don't know what other options there are.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
So we just be in the loop over and over again. That doesn't necessarily sound like a good thing. Would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Hi, Sneezer! Sneezer! It's been a hot minute. I hope you're doing well. Ah, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
I hope you are too. I'm doing pretty good. I don't... No, here, sorry. I don't want to forget you. Actually... Yeah.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if, when I make my way back here, I'm different, and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
We'd have to decide to do this every single time. Forever. Eventually, something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
We're gonna find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I think we have to kill her. Chat, I think we've got to kill her. Steven, I don't think... Steven, I don't think we can... I think we have to kill this guy. Oh, jeez. I relate to this version of her too much. I see how the blasé attitude comes off now. I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carried a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then, but they aren't nothing either.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. Hi, Mystic. Welcome on in. Can I get a shout for Mystic? You feel your wings, spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone, she's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. No worries, Mystic. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality. One forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
We didn't forget what you told us. You should never make assumptions about things you don't know, like whether or not the voices in your head will be gone for good.
Oh wait, let me look at the... Oh, it was the voice of the broken. Okay.
Torturer. And to think I thought we could rely on you. Can't even trust ourselves.
This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Slaying our beloved and threatening us with damnation. There's no good ending for you. I'm sorry. They all know what you did. Voices get around.
GG! You were mean to the voices? I was a little mean to the voices. I'm allowed to be a little mean to variations of myself, I think. As a treat. Now get all the achievements and endings. Need to finish the game on stream. Quite the journey. A little mean as a treat. I mean, we can try to be a little more. I don't know. We can try to kind of engineer things to be a little more nice, maybe? Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oops. I mean, I guess I'll save it. Should be saved. And now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab, and it's full of clues that'll help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting! Alright. Shall we start a new one? Do we have time? So, I have like about an hour of stream left because I do have to. I forgot to say that the stream is going to be fairly short because I am going to go to VR chat to go see my wife. Where does it start you? That's a good question. I don't know where it starts me. Oh, back here. Wife night. Let's look at our memories. Oh, there are so many vessels. Equal in combat. Fall to feral captive. Betray her before she can betray you. Okay. Okay. Unquestioning commitment to the other. My equal in combat. Okay. Let's do a new game.
You're on a path. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
So equals in combat.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a... You take the blade. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock up. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on...
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So, you should just drop...
She's unarmed.
Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our...
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine, then. I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade.
Stare at the princess while holding onto the blade.
Stare at the princess, squinting fiercely. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you? You'll have to blink eventually. You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own, blood sprays from the cut. Your
Finish the dog.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor.
somehow? I thought this would turn out a little different. Do you really think that...
It's like she's convinced, but you don't have time to worry over such things.
Did I do this one? The razor.
You're on a path. You're here.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do this one because I decided to leave. I tried to leave. I think this one was this.
She will lie. She will cheat.
This is one that I could
She
do.
will do everything. It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
She had a knife this whole time. I can believe it.
The interior of the cabin
yeah,
is a
I did not
jagged
go to
mess
this
of
one.
warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I
I care
am.
less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to, I'm not lying to you. You walk up to the wall next to... This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your... It was there a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place. You take the... Feels a bit better to have a... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Also, 1 second, chat. I'm gonna saying that I have a VR date tonight. I have forgotten to charge my controller, so I will just quickly plug that in. Okay. There we go. Should be good. Okay.
Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe.
Made of knife.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You
rescue me, right?
If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you?
What? No!
No!
I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to act. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
Why would he not think that she is threatening
But
at this
I'm
point?
nervous. All the more reason to jump.
He's playing mind games. Screw it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands.
Her heart would be right
Trust her
here.
for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers at first, then yours.
Hehe.
Okay, that's the raid message. I'm gonna write that down. Hee that's the raid message. Oh God, I can't get over that delivery. Hee
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods. No,
I haven't gone
we don't
past
have to keep doing this over
chapter 2, I
and
think.
over and over again. We're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is restricting a mass of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have
More voices.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning. Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Well, I mean, what was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to know how she would try to kill me that time?
right? That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
That is a mirror.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
I like the stubborn better.
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then if it's in our way, let's
approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it.
Oh wait, oops. I keep right-clicking and it keeps opening the menu.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Stubborn is just really wanting to kill.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles
Hi again.
to the floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
You know, Cheated has a point there.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
It must look so funny from her side. Here's arguing upstairs and the creature fumbles down the stairs. I mean, like, sometimes she doesn't hear them. Or at least she pretends to not hear them. So I don't know.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
This is
The
very
chain
silly.
clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Usually they're just saying things in your mind.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
I don't think I have time to think of something better. I feel like that's actually a bad idea, but I'm a little curious if something happens from it. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. All of these ideas suck.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers you. Ow.
Ow.
What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Bro's min-maxing.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan now.
Okay, if we do keep like things that like make her kill us, maybe we do get more voices and it'll be either helpful or comedic. We're going to appeal to her authority. Puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. It doesn't work, and she still kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness sleeps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm as you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Seth! Hi, Seth. Welcome on in. あんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いを避けても歪まない思い出がバカみたい Hi Seth, hi Raiders, welcome on in, welcome, for those who don't know me. Hello, my name is Radium Desu, I'm your dear friend, or at least I hope to be. I'm a VTuber, singer, voice actor, and artist. We're playing some Slay the Princess. How is do no harm?
Stelma Zero just followed.
Much love, Rating. Hope you're having a nice evening. I'm doing pretty good. How was your stream? How was Do No Harm? I think I saw that during like a little bit of like Next Fest. I'm a little interested in it. I hope you're having a good time with it. Earned a follow for the singing. Hi Aster, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. You're now part of the herd. Boy wife. Hi Grand. Did you take the medial ring yet? Not yet. Really good actually. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. I do want to try to, I do want to see if I can like pick it up later. But gosh, we are in the midst of it. We actually did our first playthrough already. So this is like sort of the start of a second playthrough and trying to get more of the other endings. If you haven't played Slay the Princess, I do recommend it. It's very fun. It's very thought-provoking too. It's definitely more of like a visual novel in that sense, but I guess the choices do matter to get like certain endings, but it's been really enjoyable. I'm enjoying it a lot if you haven't played it yet. But yeah, oh gosh, there's ads. Okay, we'll wait for the ads to end because we got like 2 minutes here. Oh gosh, I don't know if Seth can hear me. Seth, if you can hear me, feel free to do whatever you need to de-stream. I totally understand. And thank you so much for bringing in your community. I really appreciate it. Please get some food, some water, some rest, whatever you need to do to stream. And then yeah, thank you. Probably won't be going on for too much longer because I am supposed to go on a little VR date with Seth Adocious Seth, not Seth Raccoon Seth. So, but I would like to hang out with Seth in VR one day. Did he take the meteor ring yet? No, not yet. Not yet either. We still got another minute of ads, and then we will continue with the game. But I'm just trying to like bide some time until then. I'll have my new model soon for it. Let's go! I'm excited. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh my gosh! But I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm having so much fun. Actually, okay. There's something I want to fix because I see it. I see a problem. I see a problem. I see a problem. Where is? I think it's like Twitch Nuts. Okay, I think this might be a Sammy issue. Sammy. Spits. Let me see it. Sorry, I have to look at OBS because now there's something else with that. Transform. Size. It should. Hello? Toast. Hi, Toast. Welcome on in. あんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いを避けても歪まない思い出がバカみたい Hi Raiders, welcome on in. Welcome. For those who don't know me, hello, my name is Radium Desu. I'm your dear friend, or at least I hope to be. I'm a VTuber, singer, voice actor, and artist. And we're currently doing Slay the Princess. I need to quickly... Sorry. We were on ads. I hope you're doing a wonderful, Toast. How was your stream? Let me give you a shout out. Toast, how was Sonic Heroes? Hope you had a wonderful time. Y'all just came in to some Slay the Princess. We are on our second playthrough of the game, and we're trying to unlock some more princesses. Bad game for sick, twisted people. Sonic Heroes, totally fair. I've never really gotten into a lot of like Sonic. I think the only game that I played a lot of when I was younger was like Sonic Adventures 2. And I don't think I even finished like the story mode for it. But Toast, if you do need to, de-stream, get some food, some water, some rest, whatever you need to do, feel free to do so. I really appreciate you bringing in your amazing community here. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm also doing some Sammy shenanigans here, just to get things cleaned up. And I also need to edit the... I'm just being very particular for no reason. Oh, you know what? It's also... This needs to be changed. That... Things... Switch that. I love working with Sammy and doing things to break it on accident. Because that is my life. Filters. Let's turn that scroll on. There we go. Okay. No SA2 though, but Heroes, yeah. I don't understand how kids finish those games. That being said, I finished those games as a kid. Heroes is rough. It had some good ideas. Not having any money to keep buying games once you get 25% of the ADHD onto the next one. That's so true. You're so right and so real.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
I thought we could keep going. Mutually assured destruction. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what
I love Jonathan Sims having to have a conversation with himself in various voices.
Beautiful woman. Sure, I can think of a better way to die. Eh, they're all the
Gingy, cool deer time with cool game. Hello.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is
off to lunch. Have a good lunch, Mundo. Thank you so much. Recording this must have been so goofy. It must have.
There are
I appreciate the opportunist.
This isn't good. This is
or
bad.
what
You
is
stick
it?
to describing
Optimist.
things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Empreg, hi Aeon.
914
And also
just
Jordan, thank you so much
You're
for the
now
follow.
part of the herd.
Thank you. Let me look at the log really quick. Yeah, it is opportunist. So sad, only 26% pregnant. I mean, I think my wife could help you with that. Or Sunder. Probably Sunder. Sunder can probably help you with that. You should really bring that up with Sunder, that you're only like currently 26% pregnant and that he needs to help you with it. Damn, Gingy only 31% pregnant too. What's going on, chat? Is there something wrong? Are your boy wombs malfunctioning? Sorry, this is not great. This is not good wording. I hate it.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically strive
Not the boy
towards
womb.
our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only
It's more of a slide.
we know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Trigger warning gore. That's fair.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
I top too much is the problem, probs. But consider being pregnant.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just gonna show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new
Thank you, opportunist.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists,
Ooh.
splitting into red blues.
Ooh, I don't like that.
And tears.
I'm gonna zoom in, chat.
Erupts.
I don't like that. This isn't good. It's a little foul, if I'm being honest. It's quite a bit. Please no. Oh.
A wave of blood and viscera.
Wait.
Pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
The princess's only knife.
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Smitten. Honestly, more power to you.
Yes, behold the
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
As a monster fucker, I vibe with Smitten. Fair, valid.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Oh, I thought I gave a shout out to Aeon, but thank you for the shout out to Aeon.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Broken, please.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
This
All right,
is all
sir.
just
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too?
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act. And yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo. And then, an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive. But neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Hello, mirror. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that's empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach.
Something
Hello,
finds
hands again.
me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where
We've
one
had
thing
this
begins
conversation
and
before,
another
to be
ends?
honest. So what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond.
I already know you're a god, but, you
To
know.
make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
I love this segment.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have the space where...
What happens now? Actually, do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
And if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid.
I'm not going back.
If you need time.
Okay, I'm ready. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you, you won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
Alright.
You make your way up the a warning. She will We're not going to ignore. The interior of the blade. The door to the her voice.
Hello?
Is hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you. It's all.
I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me?
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I should have brought the
You were
knife,
lying
but
when you
I don't
said you
know.
were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
I don't think I've done this, so we can try this. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs.
So, what? You're going to try and kill me? You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead, run along and get whatever you're planning to get. But you'd better hope that I don't slip these...
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the... Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Come on out. Let's just get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Wait.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually... Come on, wake up. We can't...
Alright.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood.
Maybe I should have waited longer.
I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I hope this is a different... Oh, the beast. I think this is different.
You're on a path. You're here.
Alright, proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom?
There's the hunted.
Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
To the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated.
This is definitely new.
It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You're on a path. Hi, Chance. Welcome on in. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah. We're on our second playthrough, second princess. So, you're on a path. Hi, Shappy. Hello. Cool big cat. Cool big cat. And cool dog. How are you, Shappy? Cool dog. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do?
I love this game because two people
Waste
voice
time
like 100
cleaning
characters.
yourself
I know.
instead of doing what
Also,
needs to be
like,
done.
so the voice of the narrator, and all the voices, that aren't the princess. I also recognize his voice because he's like one of my he's from a podcast, horror podcast that I listen to, which was like the Magnus Archives, and he's also a part of like the Magnus Protocol, which I've been listening to a lot. They just had a new episode like today, so I got to listen to it. It's really good. I definitely recommend if you like horror audio drama podcasts. Magnus Archives is really good. I love Magnus Archives. It's so good. He actually wrote and produced a lot of the Magnus Archives, and also wrote a lot of the Magnus Protocol as well. So it's good. Yeah, I just finished one playthrough, and now we're just looking for new vessels. Yeah, I've seen Razor Damsel, Nightmare, Tower, Spectre, and I can look through them all again. Let's approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the bed. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub it. It was there a second ago, and now it's gone.
I mean, last time I didn't take the blade. I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make
I believe this is
going to
be the beast, which is
so you'll
the
have to be
feral.
mindful of holes.
Let's get goofy.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
There's literally a tail. I can see it right there.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess. She is certainly not just a princess.
This is also a very bad chapter for anyone that gets queasy easily.
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
She has a tail, so it's good.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Where?
Anywhere.
Don't you hear that clinking? She's in chains again. We're fine.
We're not. Move. There's a shift in the humid air.
Oh, I thought I could
Something
move.
enormous.
Oh.
Lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined. I guess that's it then.
We got Vord.
Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place.
Oh dear.
A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
You found the Vor one, congrats.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn.
We literally have a knife.
Slow work.
We could be cutting her open.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you.
We have the knife. It is in my hands.
And you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
The
But you, you don't belong
the knife.
down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still have that steel claw. Tear through her.
Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in all...
That is a bad thing to do.
I have my steel claw. I could use it to hurt you.
You threaten me, but you don't.
Your body is violent.
Okay,
I
thought I could.
Way out of this. We are drowning in death.
I thought we can just go through it. I thought we could just do this.
You have little room to move. You use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
The pulling returns to bang as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
You slice again, deeper, rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade, until at last it finds her beating heart. But will can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur,
Oof.
your eyes clouding over
Oof.
as they melt in their sockets. What little air remains in this rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs is finally too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The wild.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end, but something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk.
Oops.
Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away. We don't even exist as a body anymore. We're still here, though. And if we're safe, isn't that better? She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
I guess that's it then. This is us now. We're the woods. Okay.
Keep it together, Broken. This is how we're supposed to be. But what do we do now?
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't.
I like that this is also the cursor of the
He would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that.
The long quiet.
I may not have
believe.
been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
Remember how it felt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other.
I can feel a thumping. A heartbeat. Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Gaze at the terror in your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
Hi, Praj.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
Yippee!
Remember it now. I didn't like being eaten.
Nope.
I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all. As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules
Going from the
rearranging back
beast
into
to
the
wild
shape
gave me
of
so much
what it
whiplash in my first playthrough.
I don't like this. It's better for us to be the woods. I don't want to go back.
No! I devoured you! I won! I put things back the way they were supposed to be!
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being, then you find yourself blade in
Sorry. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches and swallows your body whole.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her.
Hopefully the princess is going well so far. It is! Although we're probably gonna end here soon.
I feel empty, don't you?
We're just like her. And she's just like us. We never should have left her. I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live.
Do we have to do this?
You have to. You know you have to. You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I'm sorry.
Are you? You kind of bored me. But you never see her die. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Actually, of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so death. Real death. This is what we all deserve.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin. Laz, hi Laz.
Cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement.
Gore warning.
I am more
How are you
than
doing,
I
Laz?
was
Also, let me give you a shout out, Praj, and also for Laz. Hope you're all doing well.
Whenever you are ready, I will.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives
How are you
fresh
doing, Laz?
perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Citrus Tea Leaf, thank you so much for the follow. You're now part of the herd. Welcome on in.
Citrus_tea leaf just followed. You're now part of the herd.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you?
I tried a new horror game called Nuclear Nightmare. Ooh. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Well, basically The Thing, but a game. Ah.
We will meet again.
I love The Thing. Everything goes dark and you die. But I think we are gonna have to call it there.
You're
it
on
is
a path
date time for
onwards.
me.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
So let's go to the main menu. I'm gonna also check our memories here. Yeah, so we have... I did not meet my equal. We got the razor. To look too closely is to redraw the lines. And we have some missing art from that. Eden Brescia. Hi, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. There's so much more from the beast.
Edin_Brescia just followed. You're now part of the herd.
We may have to come back to that another time. There's so many. There are so many. Jeez. Okay. Wow. This game is very in depth. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, we're gonna have to call it there. It is time for me to go to VR with my boyfriend. So we're gonna find someone to raid out to. Let's see. Time to VR with my wife. I love my wife. Although I might quickly devour some more pasta before I go in. Let's see. Who can we raid out to? Who do we want to say hi to? VR with the wife. Do you two have fun? Thank you. Let's see. Let's go say hi to Dag. Let's go say hi to Dag. AKA next station. He's doing some Stardew Valley, which seems like a very chill time. But yeah, the raid message. The raid message will be. It'll be hee hee. Just a little hee hee. But thank you everybody for hanging out. I had a wonderful time tonight. Let me go ahead. Thank you so much for the follows, the bits, the subs, the gift subs. I had a wonderful time. Go check out my Discord for all of for hanging out. Check out my YouTube for all of my song covers. Check out my Blue Sky for stream updates. And then check out my website, which has all of my other socials. I will be doing some Fallout New Vegas tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. But until then, please remember to love yourself, love others, put some good heckin' vibes out into the world. I will see y'all later. Show Dag lots of love.